In one of the more surprising and curiously satisfying moves in celebrity real estate of the year, Ye sold his Bighorn Mountain Ranch in Greybull, Wyoming, once his therapy ranch, back to the Flitner family who originally sold it to him. The price? The same $14 million he paid in 2019. This isn't just about property. It's about ego, ambition, retreat, and the moment an empire starts taking its pieces back. So stay with and keep watching this interesting story, and make sure to click on the like button, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. In 2019, Kanye West made a dramatic shift. He purchased not one, but two massive chunks of Wyoming land, Bighorn Mountain Ranch and Monster Lake Ranch, for roughly $14 million apiece. His ambition wasn't to just own land. He envisioned a Yeezy campus, a creative retreat, a living experiment where music, fashion, meditation, community, and sustainability merged into one. Bighorn became known as his therapy ranch, a sanctuary where he could escape the glare of the celebrity spotlight. Inside that idyllic image lurked contradictions. The estate spans thousands of acres, with log cabins, scenic hills, meadows cut by deep canyons, and more than a few high-concept touches, helicopter pads, heated surfaces, saunas thrown in. Why Wyoming? Because it offered solitude, grandeur, and possibility. He wanted to build in the quiet, he said, to let ideas breathe. But land is a fickle companion. It doesn't forgive neglect or broken legacies easily. Want to guess what happens when vision meets mortality of momentum? Keep watching, and you haven't subscribed yet? Please do, because it only gets interesting. In September 2025, the sale was notarized. Kanye's wife, Bianca Censori, signed the deal on his behalf. The ranch returned to the Flitner family, this time to Greg and Pam Flitner, the son and daughter-in-law of the original sellers, David and Paula. The property has come full circle. The $14 million price tag stayed the same. There was no headline profit or loss, just a return to the original owners. Why this move now? Several possibilities float in the media air. Financial pressure. Ye has been scaling back holdings, shedding real estate across the U.S., possibly to reduce liabilities. Broken dreams. The ambitious Yeezy campus idea might have proven too complex, too expensive, or too vulnerable to public scrutiny. Symbolic retreat. In relinquishing the ranch, he may be signaling a retreat from one grand chapter to another, simpler one. One thing is clear, this isn't just about dollars. It's about what happens when a vision runs out of runway. While Bighorn is gone, Monster Lake Ranch, also called Westlake Ranch during Ye's ownership, is another story. He bought it in 2019, turned it into part of his ambitious campus plan, and listed it in 2021 for around $11 million. Yet confusion remains. A 2024 investigation revealed that public land records still list the parcels as being owned by Ye's LLC, Salm Cody Ranch. The sale may simply not have been recorded, or it may not have happened at all. The mismatch in acreage. Some records say 3,884 acres, others 4,524, only deepens the mystery. Could he still reclaim, resurrect, or recast this ranch? The next section peels back that possibility. Holding thousands of acres, rustic cabins, remote infrastructure, and ambitious architectural dreams is expensive. Maintenance, taxes, staffing, water, energy, all these costs balloon quickly when you're far from urban centers. Ye's vision, as beautiful as it was in concept, hinged heavily on constant reinvestment. But talk is cheap. Execution breaks the dream or dies with it. The burden of public scrutiny. A vision built in public is vulnerable. Every shuttered cabin, every structural issue, every delay invites commentary. And for someone like Ye, whose every move is parsed and projected, the pressure must have been immense. Shifting priorities and realities. He's been shedding real estate elsewhere, too, homes, commercial buildings, even a burned-down church. Perhaps this is part of a larger recalibration, scaling down, redirecting focus, returning to essentials. So what do we take from this? Sometimes the boldest move is not the one you build, but the one you walk away from. Want to see how his Wyoming phase echoes broader themes in his life? We'll explore that next. Kanye has never been a man of half measures. From college dropout to fashion, design, architecture, entrepreneurship, spiritual projects, he's traversed all of it. The Wyoming experiment fits that arc. Bold, experimental, boundary-pushing. Yet every grand experiment demands pivot points. This sale could be one. On ownership and letting go. It's poetic, isn't it? A man known for accumulating ideas, fame, wealth, returns one of his major purchases. Sometimes, growth is about subtraction, not addition. To borrow from spiritual traditions, possession is a form of shackling. By letting go, he may free himself for something new. Does he now reinvest in simpler, more central projects? Will Monster Lake be redeemed, reimagined, or sold? Would you do if confronted with a dream you could no longer carry? Letting go might sting, but sometimes it's the clearest path forward. Even if you're not Kanye, there's wisdom here. Dream big, but build in phases. Structures collapse when the foundation is brittle. Know when to let go. Sometimes the bravest move is a handshake goodbye. Don't get trapped by reputation. Public image should never throttle creative integrity. Watching Kanye West return a ranch to its original owners is more than celebrity drama. It's a metaphor about ownership, ambition, surrender, and reinvention. He once forged forward with grand visions in Wyoming. Now he steps away, handing back the land and clearing space for what's next. What do you see in all this? A grand retreat? A betrayal of vision? A lesson in impermanence? Or a hint at the next phase for ye? Drop a comment, share your take, or pass the story along, because the really part isn't the ranch itself, but why it's being relinquished.